Time to go to the phone. We're on now as Jason Osborn, head softball coach for the Lumpkin County Lady Indians. Coach, thank you so much for coming on the show to talk about your Lady Indians.
Well, thanks for having me, Brian.
Now, Coach, this would be your first year taking over the reins of the Lady Indians softball program. Talk about your program aspirations and goals that you have when taking over the team.
We've been working hard all summer, and we're just, trying to get to the point that, we're able to compete day in and day out. We're in probably one of the toughest regions in the state, and, we've got a lot of top 10 teams that are in our region, and that's kind of our aspiration to be one of those teams, before long, and we hope it comes a lot sooner than later.
Yeah, now, so far you've been doing fairly well, Coach. You start out the season right now, you got 7 wins already, but more importantly in the region, you start out 4-1. What do you attribute to such a great start to the region play?
We've been playing well at times, but, it's a lot of hard work going in from these girls in the summer. I'm a new guy in, and they really took to me and put their trust in me early on, and, really have put a lot of hard work in and trying to kind of implement our game plan here and our game plans for the future. But, it's a great group of girls that work extremely hard and, just trying to teach them how to expect to win every time we go on the field.
Now, you talk about having a great group of girls. Break down that roster for us as far as just who are the big playmakers for us to look out for this year, and what kind of depth do you have on the team?
Well, we've got pretty good depth. There's a lot of depth at the catcher position, a lot of depth at the pitching position, and that circles with, name of the game in softball. We're kind of young in a sense. We've got a lot of juniors that play and getting a lot of playing time. We've got a couple of seniors that start and a couple of juniors that are starting as well. But for the most part, we're fairly young, so that's good, and things are looking future better bring some kids back. We've had a lot of kids that have contributed here lately, especially in the circle. Jason Osborn and Ashley Brown have given us a chance to win just about every time we go out there, and we've kind of had somebody different at the plate here lately. Somebody different's kind of contributing, so it hasn't been necessarily one person or two people. It's just been kind of somebody different, and that's good. We trying to get the things into practice that we need to do to get better, and we see a lot of improvement every time we go out.
That's good, Coach. And now you talked about the program aspirations and goals that you had coming into the year. What basically is your philosophy on the team that you take to them, and how has the team responded to that and bought into the process?
Well, the thing is our basic philosophy is expect to win every single day, and and we try to really concentrate on the little things. I was able to be around some good coaches, in my past when I was assistants, and I've really seen the importance of taking care of the little things. And when you can do the little things right day in and day out, the big things kind of fall into place for you, and winning will kind of fall into place when you're able to do those. So we're just trying to be able to, on a daily basis, be able to execute the little things that we do, whether it's a bunt, whether it's a hit and run, whether it's pitching to a certain zone, or to a certain pitcher, batter, or whatever. But basically taking care of the little things every day.
Yeah, hopefully that translates into wins for you as it has so far. Coach, last question for you. We know that, as you said earlier, AAA is one of the toughest regions in the state, if not the toughest, especially when you look at White County being defending state champions, and you got to play them at the end of the season. If you had to look right now, what would be your predictions for the end of the year in AAA?
Walnut Grove and Atona's going to be up there. White County's going to be in there. I think they started out, those 3 teams I just named were 3 of the top 4 out of our region. You've got a good team like Franklin County. Lanier came in here and took its extra innings and ended up beating us, and North Hall's got a good team. I mean, we're just, top to bottom, and I could go down and name a lot of the teams in this region. So it's going to be important. Everybody take each and every game and win the ones you're supposed to, and maybe sneak up and beat somebody you're not supposed to. But right now it's just kind of a toss-up. There's so many good teams in this region to see where it'll be interesting in a few weeks to see where it all falls into place at.
Yeah, it would definitely will be exciting. Jason, again, we thank you for being on Blitz and taking time out of your busy schedule to be here, and thanks so much, and we hope you have a great rest of the season.
Well, thank you so much, and hope we get a lot of support out here and come watch these girls play these teams that we're talking about.
Oh, we look forward to it. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
We'll be back in the studio for our Player of the Week and an update on the Blitz Cup standings.